Sincerely, football rules need thorough review. They need to go back, sit down, review them again, because some fouls really they give, some red cards that these referees give, and they are VAR team. Like when you look at it, it doesn't make any sense. Especially considering these people studied football, studied the rules. Some of them even went on to play football in their early days. Some of them, many of them played. We don't they follow this football thing for a very long time. We've seen how this thing is. We don't play the ball too. I've played it. I've seen how it is. Sometimes the way you think on the pitch is different from what you have in your mind. Most players who don't receive red card today, they didn't do, some of the intentions were not, like, that was not their intention. They didn't do that on purpose. So some of these rules need to be slightly bent and changed. Because how player go they go for area battle? His eyes is clearly on the ball. It's not like he saw this man anywhere. An area battle is once you lift, you don't lift. His eyes is clearly on the ball to tackle, to challenge for that ball. Eventually, he got the ball, and once he don't go, anything will go up must surely come down now. Once he has gone up and he's coming down, eye is still on the ball, because when you're not ball, you go look where they go. This is normal. This is a very normal thing. Even Sunday League people know these things. This is a very basic thing in football. Kids football, the basic thing. Once you go up, contest for the ball, you get it. Coming down, now maybe you get yourself again. That is why you see some players land very awkwardly. When they go for area battles, they land very awkwardly because at that point you don't have any control. Now, you go on to give a player a red card with his eye still on the ball, and he mistakenly stepped on another player, you give him a red card. Why? For which reason? It doesn't make any sense. The rules, I feel like the rules should be checked again, worked on, because these kind of things now they make sense. It is very annoying, especially when your intentions are not to injure any player. Or maybe the one where you say player they come, in ground come drum, in come fall, mistakenly steps on a player. At that point, there's no control of himself. We've played in pitches that are very wet. You're trying to make a tackle of a ball, and you slip and step on a player. Is that your intention? No. The ref goes on to give you a red card. Even after they don't watch VAR, it doesn't make any sense. This is too basic to even think about. I think sometimes when you watch this VAR thing, you look at the VAR, you see say yes, maybe the player intention, you free him. You warn him. I don't think even deserves a warning, but you free him. Maybe if we go on to tell him, say, there are some tackles where you see say this thing clearly not be your boy, you free him. But you go on to give a player a red card. Now you don't alter that game. Intensity of the match will be altered because player like maybe a player like a defender or a midfielder who did the game, you can't give him a red card. What do you think will happen to his team? It doesn't make any sense. It don't make sense. So this thing needs to be seriously reviewed. Like they need to go back to the table, a bit to the drawing board, a bit to the table, wherever they sit down. Reason this thing well. Talk about this thing, because now this thing they spoil ball. It is very annoying. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.